Så er det blevet tid til mayhem. Bare rolig, det er bare mig. Jeg står her i Los Angeles, hvor vi netop har fået lov til at prøve det kommende Borderlands 3. Og jeg har fået lov til at snakke med en af producerne på spillet, og høre om nogle af de ting, vi kan glæde os til ved det kommende spil. Og hvad han havde at sige, kan du høre om lige her. I want to ask about the style of the game, of the game. You know, the graphics and the setting and such. It reminds us a lot of both Borderlands 1 and 2.
Right.
And when you think about it, it was back in 2012 that the second game came. So a lot hasn't changed since then. Why is that?
Well, so we want to stay true to the art style and, you know, with the stylized inking that we use. And, you know, now we're running on the Unreal 4 engine. So we want to take that and put it in. And so now everything that we have is still kind of on par with what fans have come to expect, because we really love the style and the environments that we have there. So.
Something everybody loved about the second game, Borderlands 2, was the villain Handsome Jack. And a lot of people really wanted to see if you could top him in the third game right now with having a villain that was equally lovable, equally punchable, and equally shootable. What can you tell us about the villains in this game?
So, as you saw a little bit in the Holy Broadcast Center, the twins, they're kind of out on this quest to unlock all of the vaults, and they don't really care what destruction happens as they're along the way. They're different than Handsome Jack, but we want to go in a different direction and make you hate them, but love them in different ways than that. You know, Handsome Jack was a great villain, and we want to be able to top that, but still, you know, you don't want to creep too far into it. So we wanted to have those two be, as you see, that they're kind of like live streamers.
Yeah.
And so they're kind of more in tune with what we're used to now, and what's big in gaming right now too. So they kind of play off of each other, and you get to find out as you go through the story.
We saw some improvements with the weapons. I mean, as we know, as always been with the Borderlands series, there's been a lot of weapons in the game.
That's right.
And in this one, we saw like there was alternate firing modes. That's like if you discard your weapon, something happens. Can you tell us the process of making those weapons and why they should improve the enjoyment of Borderlands 3?
So I can't tell you exactly how it is, because
No.
you know then we get too much into the weeds. I could talk about the guns all day, but we want to make sure that everything that you know, whenever you pick up a gun, it's different every single time. You know, and we want to make sure that there's all these different play styles or different modes, so you can match the play style that you want. So what you saw in the showcase was elemental weapons, a lot of explosive weapons, homing weapons, and then like you called out, they got the guns with legs that everybody you know, was really happy with. But then we also have the same Tediore manufacturer that you throw down and it exploded into MIRV, but then those MIRVs, you know, were heat-seeking to you too. So there's all different kinds of weapons across all the different manufacturers. The Atlas guns, where you can tag somebody and kind of hide around the corner and shoot, and they'll go around and hit you as well. So really what we are, the first thing that we want to think about in that process is how can we change up the variety and make it to where we can capitalize on the gameplay style and make it to where it's just really enjoyable for everybody who picks up any gun.
What we saw in the demonstration today was the spaceship, which is a new home base. What can you tell us about it? Because it looked amazing and it gave a lot of like Mass Effect vibe, you know, to it, where you explore the ship and you find new secrets and things to do in it.
Yeah, so it's the hub now, right?
Yeah.
Just like in past Borderlands games, there's always a place that you can go back to. I don't know if you picked up on it, but there's a golden key chest sitting there, so your gold keys are there. The lost loot machine is there. You have your own players' quarters that kind of went through, and you can customize that in different ways for different characters. We showed the Amara one because we were playing as Amara, but you can change it to wherever you want to and put things on the wall, and Hammerlock's place, you can do that too. So it's just kind of a place where you can do all the things that you need to, and as Paul alluded to whenever he was talking about it, you'll be able to go to different systems to travel back and forth to show some of those things whenever you're gonna go to a new area.
What's your favorite part about Borderlands 3?
Oh gosh.
Your personal favorite?
Well, I'm one of the producers on the project, so I get to see everything. I get to work in everything.
Yeah, you're lucky, man.
Thank you. I love all the guns. I love all the different maps. I work in closely with the level designers and the lighting artists, the character team. It's like asking me to pick one of my favorite kids. It's tough. I think if I can kind of give you a throw-in answer, it's the environments. It's really different. We're not on Pandora the entire time anymore. So you get to go and explore different worlds and see different things. It's very different, as you saw. The city place and what you're going to be able to go out there and play. It's very different from a dry, arid Badlands that you've seen before in the past games.
Det var så, hvad vi fik at vide indtil videre om det kommende Borderlands 3. Der er stadig lidt tid indtil den 13. september, hvor spillet udkommer. Så hvis der er noget, du tænker, det skal vi da vide inden da. For eksempel, hvad kommer der til at være med flere karakterer? Hvilke flere planeter kommer der? Så må du endelig skrive det hernede i kommentarerne under os, så vi kan få en diskussion op at køre. Og så ses vi bare, når Mayhem starter. Ses.